Public and Pressured Land Deer Hunter with John Eberhart is presented by OnX Hunt. Maps for hunting made by hunters.
Okay, I just finished a morning hunt out of this white oak here right next to this river. And basically on my entry, I came through the swamp here because nothing's in the swamp, obviously before daylight. But now with my exit, I have to go across the river and out through that open field. They were in the open field before daylight. That's why I can't enter that way, because I'd spook them. So I have to exit that way after a morning hunt. Now if I hunt this tree in the evening, I'm gonna enter through the crop field and I'm gonna cross the river with my waders, and then I'm gonna exit through the swamp and back around to the road and then shoot around to my car. So right now I'm gonna put my waders on for the exit. Sometimes these rivers are, this river here, sometimes I can cross it with hip boots, but it's pretty high right now, so I've got to use waders. And I have lots of spots where I have to use canoe and a couple where I even have to use a boat to cross the lake. Well, I just put my waders on. Now I'm going to take my muck boots and then I'm going to flip them back on when I get across the lake or the river, because I hate wearing these waders any more than I have to because of my scent lock underneath it. And the interior of the waders does have a little bit of an odor. Now this is an evening entry into this tree. Swamp's in front of me. Got fields behind me. And this is the way I got to come in, and then when I leave after dark, I won't come across here and go through the field. I'll go through the swamp, and I'll wait till half hour after dark to get out of the tree. That way I know all the deer will be out of the swamp before I get there. But you do what you gotta do. As you can see, this field's right in front of me. I just gotta go through maybe 50 yards of brush to get to it, so I just crossed the river for an evening hunt. Figure I might as well show you one of the reasons for this location. There's some rubs there, and as you can see, that back one's pretty tall. So I know there's a 3.5-year-old buck on this property, so that's the one I'm targeting. And typically they bed back in here, so hopefully he'll come across here before dark, which is rare, but that's my hope, and that's what we're trying to do.
Public and Pressured Land Deer Hunter with John Eberhart has been brought to you by OnX Hunt, where the pavement ends, OnX begins.